welcome, guys. Welcome. So, our last class for the week. All right. Hey, Gary. Welcome, Gary. Hey, Solomon. Welcome. All right, guys. Let's go through the markets. It's Thursday. We did have some buying, right? Which is good news, right? So, markets was up today. Dow finished about 52 points. Nasdaq was up. S&P, Russell was down. But the market was up about, I think the Dow was up over 200 points, but then finished at 52 up for the day. All right. But nothing has really changed, guys. All right. We're still, right? Sellers are still in control on the 240. All right. Markdown phase, red candles there. We have a sell signal. All right. That's the NASDAQ. All right. On the Dow, still holding there neutral with white candles there right here on the Dow. S&P, right? S&P, same thing, red candles. All right, so we still have sell signals across the board. All right, here's the S&P right here. All right, we almost finished down for the day. All right, so we are not just because we're up for the day. Hey, Joe, welcome, Joe, welcome. Just because we are up for the day doesn't mean that the market has changed. All right. So sellers are still in control right now so far. And then the Russell right here. Here's the Russell. And I am really concerned with the Russell, guys. If you guys look here. Hey, Dean, welcome, Dean, welcome, Dean, welcome. All right, if you guys look here, that Russell, right, is very concerning. All right, here is resistance right here, and see right here, red candles. Again, it's under 240. All right, so it's good that the market was up today, but still, I have sell signals on every one of the indexes. All right. So the VIX is still holding 1585, and sectors still about the same. All right, so still down. We have how many sectors that are down here? 6 sectors that are down. So all right, just keep that in mind as we go through the markets this evening. Okay, let's take a quick look at futures. All right, futures market on the long side. We've talked about crude oil. Crude oil, right? Right now is what we're seeing in heat seeker. All right, for futures. So right here, a lot of crude oil, guys. Crude oil. Right here, all down here, the whole thing. I don't think I've seen this where one sector just has really taken over heat seeker like that in a big way. So crude oil, all of these here, crude oil, all here, crude oil. All right, some live cattle here, crude oil. All right, so that's the trade, and that's the long trade. Look at this, all here, all of this crude oil. All right, so the whole thing basically crude oil. All right. And we do have, we did call a long position. What is it? 2 week, about 2 weeks now. All right. Our monster US 30 traders, you guys probably notice we're not calling any more trades. All right. We've stopped calling short signals, buy signals, right, on the US 30. So things are very, very choppy. So just do not trade it. Right. We can't trade it right now. Very choppy on the short side, very choppy on the long side. All right. So that's it here on the short side. That's it here on the long side. Just can't do anything yet. All right. We've got to get past support down here, and I would say resistance, not even here, all the way up here, to really get things going again. And on the daily time frame, so the high here and get to the low here to go short or go long. All right, so same thing for the NAS 100. All right, now we are seeing something. We might have an opportunity for the NAS 100. All right. So US 30 can't do anything for now. All right. But the NAS 100, it closed, guys, the buy signal on the daily time frame that came in. When was that? Yesterday, right? So close that buy signal. All right. And I know it's been choppy on the short side, but we do have red candles coming in here. All right. Very choppy in here. This trade was fine. All right. It did give a sell short signal here. We didn't call it, but it might set up, all right, to start going short where we might start having a decent trade, but still not yet. All right. Still very choppy. A lot of indecisions. All right. A lot of indecision. All right. All right, so let's go through current trades in Monster Scalper long positions. All right, we send out some buy signals in the yen pairs. Let's see how those are doing. All right, so current positions, Monster Scalper long. All right. USD SGD, that's still holding its buy signal here. All right. Buy signal here. All right. Moving up nicely. All right. Looking to break resistance there. USD CNH. All right. Buy signal is here. That's holding. Looking to test resistance right here. And we have a lot of resistance here. If we get past that, we could see it move higher. On the right here, the dollar, we are watching the dollar here, guys. All right, so dollar has really good support down here at $100. All right, we have a nice trend line. All right, nice trend line, and we're looking for the dollar to break out. Okay, currently the dollar is up right now. All right, in the futures market, it's up a little, and the equity markets are up. But what we're hoping for is that the dollar break through, and we'll see the dollar pairs move higher. They've been choppy, but hopefully we can see them move higher. All right. So USD, USD, CNH. All right, right here. EUR, CZK. All right, that one closed. All right, we just took a chance on this trade. All right, we got in right about here. All right, hoping for a breakout. That didn't happen. All right, so broke support and we had to get out. So buy signal here, right? Got out here for a loss right here. So close this trade here. Euro yen. All right. Euro yen. We call this two days ago, I think. And we called it again. So if you wanted to, you could have added again. All right, added again. All right. Swiss yen. All right, that's trading up nicely. Broke a really good resistance right here. All right, really good resistance. All right, hopefully we'll get a move. All right, from the yen pairs. Dollar yen. Buy signal is here. That's moving up nicely. Hopefully get past the resistance right here or the high right here. All right. And then pound yen. All right. Pound yen buy signal is here. That's holding. We do have resistance. All this area here is resistance. So hopefully we can get a decent move from pound yen. All right. All right. If things improve, we'll look to add more trades. Okay. All right. Short ZAR yen. You guys remember the ZAR pairs are moving higher. All right. The long trades, but that short trade closed. All right. So close that trade if anyone was in it. ZAR yen. Sell short signal was here. All right, big green candle came in. All right, so close that trade. So ZAR yen, close it. All right. and continue to go, don't trade heavy with Forex. We still, right, consolidating a bit there. All right. Forex dominator, we don't have any shorts. All right. We do have some longs here. All right. So let's take a look at those. Swiss yen, still holding. Look at that. Swiss yen doing an amazing job, still holding that long trade. All right. Buy signal was here all the way up here. That's for about 800 pips, guys. All right, still holding nicely there. Pound Aussie, right? All right, still trying to break out there, just trying. All right. Pound New Zealand, right? Slowly moving higher, and then Euro yen. We added Euro yen. All right. So, like I said, hopefully. Right, so keep an eye on the yen pairs. I'd start getting positions in the yen pairs. When we start getting buy signals on the all right, in Forex Dominator, all right, in the yen pairs, that's a good thing. All right, that's a good thing on the daily time frame. So a good break of resistance right here. Buy signal euro yen, and hopefully pound yen and the other yen pairs will follow in Forex Dominator, and that would mean that they're running really good. All right, really well in Monster Scalper. All right, let's take a look at the futures, the trades. We haven't looked at those in a while. We've been so focused on equities. All right, so let's see here. Here's the crude oil trade. All right, so crude oil trading nicely here. All right, you guys saw that price action in Heat Seeker. All right, so buy signal was all the way down here. All right, and here we are trading. When we knew that we had some resistance up in this area, so here we are. Right, it's right at resistance right here, and the goal is right to break through, and I think we should be able to break through with all that price action, right? All of that over here, right here, all of that crude oil, right? They're definitely holding crude oil. All right, so we should see that move higher. All right, crude oil. We don't have any real resistance. We have resistance here, and then nothing really to stop the price from getting back up to this area here. No guarantees, okay? So, all right, but just know a little bit of resistance here. All right, this way price failed before, buyers fail. So if we can get past this area here, should have a good chance. And they're definitely holding it, right? They're definitely holding it in Heat Seeker, all right? All right, let's see here. Soybean trade, that soybean trade closed. All right, not a bad trade. Buy signal was here. Hit support right here. White arrow sell signal. So that soybean trade closed that trade. And again, over here, right, we don't see the institutions holding. We have a few live cattle. Do we have any soybean left? Look at one two, right? Soybean here. So they're getting out of soybean. All right, they're getting out of that. So so should we. All right. So sell signal on that soybean trade. So if anyone is in it, close that trade. We'll remove it here. All right, and that S&P trade, right? It's still holding there. Okay. Let's see here. But keep an eye on that yen trade. Stock boss. Now, I know the market was up today, but pay attention to how it. No, you don't have to watch the market as closely as I do, but notice that the market was up. The Dow was up over 200 points and then closed up 50. That's not good. All right. It didn't hold. It was up, but didn't hold. All right. So let's go through these stocks here in Stock Boss. AMPS, AMPS. All right. White candle here. Right, white candle here, still trying to hold, right? Still trying to hold. I think we brought in a trend line before. Let's do that again. So it's holding there. Take a quick look at the weekly. All right. All right. Just keep an eye on this, guys. If you want to close it, all right. If you want to close it, you can certainly close it. All right, so here's the trend here, and so far it's failing to move higher. We could get sellers to come in. You got some support here, so just just watch it. If you want to protect that capital, you can certainly close it. Okay, AMPS. We'll leave it for now. All right. ARHS, that's holding purple support and resistance. We have resistance up here. So we know that it's slowing. All right. It's slowing, purple support and resistance. And we've got some resistance in here. You don't have to close it. All green candles. All right. Buy signal is here. All right. Buy signal is here. So holding fine so far. All right, and we've been cleaning things up. AUR, right? Resistance is here. All right, so just know that you've got resistance here. If we get continued buying tomorrow, then that will help it. All right. So let's just go through these. Don't white candles. We need to pay close attention or even close the trades. Green candles, you can hold on. Red candles, close the trade. Sell signals, close the trade. DBI, white candle here. Purple support and resistance, right? Previous resistance is support, so we have support right here. Take a quick look at the the weekly right here. Let's see here. And we're surrounded by purple support and resistance. All right. So lower highs, lower lows. Keep an eye on this purple support and resistance. Okay. All right. So here, where sellers came in before, right here, we could see sellers come in. All right. Surrounded by purple support and support and resistance here. All right. All right. We do have support right here. Right here. We got pretty good support right here. And we have a triangle forming here. Now, you don't have to do all of this type of detail here. All right. So what we could see here, there's a good chance, all right, that here's a triangle forming, all right. Sellers could come back down, all right, and price gets squeezed. Similar to here. All right, so we'll go ahead and close that trade. All right, close that trade. DBI, and we're showing down here. We're showing that it's down right here, guys. So go ahead and close it. All right. Holding. GPMT, white candle there. All right, white candle right here, testing support. Now the buy was at 506, trading at 551. Let's take a quick look at the weekly. All right. Same thing here. Now we could see selling come back. All right, tomorrow. All right. So downward trend line, right, right here. All right. This is where sellers love to come in, guys, on when the price moves back to the trend line, right? They love to take that price, start selling again. All right. So we could see sellers come back in. All right. We do have support. Now, at some point, this should be ready to move higher, but all right, we do have support. I would say right here. All right, support right here. Good support right here, but it could make another leg down. All right, and it's being squeezed. See here, it's being squeezed right here. All right, now the market turns around. That's hopeful. All right, we could get a breakout here, but with the selling again, we have sell signals on all the major indexes. We do have sell signals. All right, we do have sell signals here, right? And we in that markdown phase. VIX is moving higher. All right, so we could see sellers come back in. All right, so we'll go ahead and close that trade there. All right. Hey Betty, welcome Betty, welcome. All right, so let's close that. And that's the weekly. The markets start moving again whenever that is. You know, we'll have opportunities, guys. We'll have new opportunities. This is where buy signal failed before sellers came in. Failed here before sellers came in. That can certainly happen again. Yeah. Okay. So take the profits, right? What's that? 45 cents or so. All right. So close that trade. GPMT, and it was down for the day on an up market. So, all right, nothing there. MKFG, all right, pullback. All right, we were hoping that this one here would continue. Hey, Anthony, welcome, Anthony, welcome. All right, so you can still hold it, I guess, here. All right. Let's take a quick look at the weekly. And this one is in decent profit here. The buy signal was at $1. What's that? Right at $1.99, trading at 153. Let's take a quick look at the weekly. All right. So if you look, we do have a buy signal on the weekly, guys, but look here. All right. All right. So right now, white candle on the weekly. Okay. So, I mean, we got good support here at 72. All right. Let's take another look at it on the daily. All right. Let's close this. Okay. All right. So resistance is right here. And guess what? All right. It's now below resistance. Previous resistance is support. And that's pretty good resistance right here. So we could see it move lower. All right. Let's close the trade. Right now, we just want to protect profits. Okay. Protect profits. MKFG. Close that trade. Okay. MNMD. All right. All right. White candles here testing support. All right. Testing support. When you've got white candles and they're testing this previous resistance, testing these supports, just know that if it breaks through support, you're going to get red candles. You'll get a sell signal by the system. But that's generally, I wouldn't say it's too late, right? But we want to get out. If we can analyze this, get out, especially, we've been talking about this, the condition of this market, right? We saw some yesterday where they were gapping down at the open with big red candles. We don't want that to happen, okay? So let's take a look at if we can get out a little earlier. All right, save some of our capital. All right, so weekly time frame, buy signal here on the weekly, but most importantly, we got some white candles here, and they're moving lower on the week. Every week they're moving lower, right here, right here, right here. All right, so go back to the daily. Now you don't have to do all of this analysis, okay, but it does help. So resistance is here. Previous resistance is support, testing right here. Lower highs, lower lows right here. We could get a break. All right, so buy signal was at 387. Currently closed at what? What's that? 429. We're going to close this trade. MN, MD, close the trade. All right. NIO buy signal was at 918, right? Close today at 1325. Green candles, we'll leave that for now. All right, this one is moving well. This one is really, right, moving well despite all that selling, right? So that's holding nicely there. That's OABI. All right, PAC. All right, PAC. We talked about this one. We might have to close this. Let's take a look here. We have resistance. We have pretty good resistance here. That's a high, I would say here. Here is resistance right here. All right, right here, right here, right here, right here. This is where we got a sell signal before. All right, and look here, it's failing to make a high here. All right, and then here, resistance right here. Let's take a look at the weekly. All right, so for the week, all right, big white candle here. This at some point, this will be ready. This will be a great set. This is a great setup. All right, but not right now. All right, so we'll close this. All right. If you really want to stay in this, all right, just join a trend line here. All right. And the hope is you get a nice bounce. So if the market is up big tomorrow, you can get a bounce. All right. But just know you've got pretty good resistance up here. And again, the condition of the market right now. All right. Buy signal was at 472, trading at 515. We'll close the trade. Right. These types of trades here, if the market is down, now the futures are up right now, right? The futures are up right now. Where is it? Where is it? The futures are up right now. But if the market is down, where is it? Yeah, right here. All right, futures are up right now, but that doesn't mean it. That can change. That can certainly change by the morning. All right. But if the futures are down, this is where you guys will, when they start testing support, all right, and this is where you can see this gap down. All right, gap down, big selling. Okay, at the open. All right, so you're getting lower highs, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows right here. So we'll close this pack. I'm spending extra time on these, but it's important, okay? And this is how we learn. All right, resistance is right here. I know this one has green candles there. All right, but here is resistance right here. So we know sellers are sitting here, 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 and guess what? So far it's failing. We have a purpose support and resistance. All right, purpose support and resistance. Now we'll leave this for now. All right, but we'll watch it closely here. Weekly time frame. All right, that weekly time frame looks good. All right, green candles, and they're holding, but we'll watch it. This is one we can, hold for now. All right, RSI, RSI, and that's not an indicator. All right. All right, green candles here, but again, we have resistance right here. All right, so just keep an eye on it. TBLA. All right, that's holding. That's holding. That's holding. This one is breaking out. All right, that's rare right now. This one is breaking out, breaking resistance right there. All right, hasn't really been affected too much by the selling. And this one is holding right there. All right. All right. Let me know if you guys have any symbols. We'll take a quick look at those. Bull Master, Bull Master. I want to do this quickly here, and then we'll get to Bull Master. I know Stock Boss, we had only 40 symbols. All right, 37, guys. That says a lot, right? All right, 30, you guys know, those of you who trade, right? Stock Boss, 30, 34, that's not a lot right here. 34, that's not a lot. All right. And then Bull Master, let's see how many we have. 59, that's not a lot. So they're not buying stocks. All right. So if they're not buying, we shouldn't be buying. All right. So, all right. So we need to clean things up. All right. Bull Master. Let's go through these. Now, these are large cap, $10 and higher. Anthony, Aussie. All right. All right. So Aussie yen long. All right. We'll take a look at this. Aussie JPY long. All right. Take a look at it shortly. All right. The yen pair is hopefully that trade will hold. Okay. All right. So same thing. We're going to go through these. That's holding. Good. ALLY, white candle. All right. We have a pretty strong resistance right here. All right. This is where sellers came in before. All right. So here, pretty good resistance. Sellers came in. Sellers came in heavy here, here, and it's just holding here. Let's take a quick look at the weekly. And white candles here. If we draw a trend line here, a downward trend line, we could get sellers to come back in. All right. We're going to hold it for now because it's still consolidating. All right. It's in a tight consolidation right here, but definitely keep an eye on it. Okay. All right. All right. That's holding fine. I'll keep an eye on this one here. All green candles holding fine, right? But just know we got resistance right here. All right. You don't have to close the trade. Definitely close it if you get a white candle, though. All right. That's an early clue. Right. But otherwise, you can hold on to it. Okay. All right. This one is holding. Just be aware that we've got resistance up here, strong resistance up here. Okay. All right. BXMT, that closed by the system. All right. Buy signal was right here at 1870. Good exit here, right? Great sell signal. Price broke support right here. Sell signal, white arrow by the system. Great execution there. All right. So 870 was the buy. Sell signal at $21. Good trade here. You guys, if you want to take a picture of this, that's a good one to take a picture of. Absolutely perfect entry, right? When the price broke resistance here, buy, broke support here, sell. All right. It's not this perfect all the time, but it's a beautiful thing when it looks like this. All right. And this will give us confidence in the process. Okay. All right. BXMT closed that trade. All right, that's holding fine. Looking to break resistance. All right, some of these are looking to break resistance. That's good. This one here, getting past this resistance here. Look at that. All right. All right. Resistance is right here, and it's getting past that resistance there. All right. All right. Kavana, CVNA. All right. Buy signal. It's a good trade going here. Buy signal around $10, $11. Finally got a white candle there at $39. We have resistance right here, right? Right here, resistance or high right here, right? Resistance right here. I'm going to take a quick, we might have to close this, okay? Boy, look at that. Look at the potential here. This dropped from 300. All right. Let's hold it. All right. Green candles here on the weekly, no white candles on the weekly, no red candles. All right. But we still have to pay close attention here. All right. So we just need buyers to come back in. Definitely we get a red candle. All right. But we still have enough time. All right. Still have some time to get out. All right. Hopefully, right, we get some buyers to hold it. This has a lot of potential. Okay, a lot of potential. But if we get a red candle sell signal, we'll have to get out. Okay. All right. All right. EHAB buy signal here, right, was at 1404. Red candle. See how this gap down here? All right. See how that gap down there, guys? Broke support, gap down, sell signal at 1194. All right. So close that trade. Close that trade. Okay. And a lot of resistance up here, a lot of consolidation. Okay. So it's over. And it's a new down here. That's not good. Okay. So close that trade. That's holding. All right. Making new highs. FLYW, red candle there. Close the trade, guys, please. Buy signal was at 32. All right. Red candle close for the day at 31. Close the trade. All right. Sellers can come in. All right. Like they've done here in the past. Okay. So close the trade. All right. Your first loss will be your easiest loss, smallest loss. All right. A nice price action there with FRSH. Right. Good price action there in the markup phase. Good. NEOG, white candle coming in here right at previous resistance is support. Take a quick look at the weekly. All right, weekly is holding so far. Green candles, buy signal. So, all right, so you can hold it for now. But again, you get a red candle, get out. It is in profit. Buy signal 1781. Currently at 22, but keeping a close eye on the NEOG. This one is holding. OSTK, all right. White candles there. Let's take a quick look at the weekly. All right, that's holding. All right, bring a trend line to help us. All right. So we just need some buyers to come in. All right. Not a big deal yet. Okay. But definitely close it with a red candle if that comes through. All right. RILY. All right. A big white candle today. All right. Failing to break through this high here. All right. Buy signal was at 37.50, trading at 50.24. Let's take a look at the weekly. All right, weekly is pulling back a bit, but still green candles there. All right, I would say hold it for now. All right, you can hold it for now. Hopefully, we get a bounce back. Okay, but this is a concern here. It's failing to break this high here. All right, failing to break this high here. All right, so keep an eye on it for now. All right, that's moving nicely. Hold in, hold in. SYM, white candles there. We looked at this one. For right now, just continue to hold this, but really keep an eye on it. All right, yeah, we looked at this one, but keep an eye on it. SYM. That's good. All right. Good. WRBY, white candles here. We looked at this one yesterday. We might have to close this. Yeah, let's take a look at the weekly. We're hoping we got a bounce. So the weekly, white candle there on the weekly. On the daily, it's breaking through, guys, breaking through support down there. A lot of resistance up here. So this trade might be done. A lot of resistance up here, a lot of consolidation, failed to break through. Okay, so buy signal was at 1271, close to the 1349, close the trade. All right, WRBB. All right, and the last one here. All right. So far, that's holding there. All right. All right. Let's take a look at Forex, and then we'll be done. All right. So Anthony, Aussie yen. Let's take a look at that long. I'm glad you guys are looking at the yen pairs. Now, just remember the yen pairs will follow the equity markets. Okay. So if the yen pairs are moving higher, right? Eventually, no, it doesn't always. It happens quite a bit, okay. But it's a lagging effect, okay, where if the yen pairs start to move right up, eventually the equity markets will follow. Okay. All right. So Aussie yen here. All right. So Anthony, on the daily time frame here, look what we've got here. Okay. Now just remember, we still look here. We're still consolidating. Okay. Okay. So we're not trending yet as far as the Forex market as a whole. All right. Okay, so Anthony, we've got we've got a high on the daily time frame. All right. We know this is not our trading window, right? But we can use it to analyze price. All right. So we have a nice mark, upward trend line, right? Downward trend line here, and the price is consolidating, right between here. It's been squeezed. Okay. All right. So, and we've got near term, we've got higher lows, right? Every candle we are moving higher on the daily. So that's good. It's not great. This is not a great chart. I mean, look at this. A lot of consolidation. All right. A lot of indecision. All right. So, but at least you've got a white candle, right? And it's not trending down, slowly moving higher. All right. So that's on the daily. So we'll take the daily. On the 240, your trading window here. And we do have a buy signal. Okay. And so buy signal is here. It's pullback. Okay. You've got previous resistance was right here. All right. Now we had a high buy signal. You didn't get that buy signal here. You have it right up here. All right. But I would say still hold. If you're in it, let me know if you're in it, Anthony. All right. If you're in it, you can still hold the trade. But just like the daily has a lot of consolidation. Okay. But the yen pairs can get through, certainly get through. You know, Forex has a lot of consolidation. So the goal is this, right? The goal is this, right? You bought here, have it here. All right. Just to hold it, and hopefully you can get it past that resistance up here. Okay. You don't have any white candles. All right. So just hold it. All right. Hopefully we get a move. We get a move. You in it? Okay. All right. So just hold it. Be patient with it. I wouldn't go heavy. Don't add to it. Definitely do not add. All right. Do not scale up. Do not add. All right. Just 94. 379. So 94, 379 was right about here. Okay. All right. So just hold it. Don't add to it. Just hold it. If you get a white candle, all right, you might want to get out. Okay. Definitely get out on a red candle or sell signal. Okay. But let's see if we have. We can use the other pairs. All right, let's do this as a gauge. All right, the other yen pairs. Okay, so just hold it for right now, Anthony. What could help is this. So if we look here, we see a lot of these are the yen pairs, and they're all up right now. They're all blue. All right, they're all blue, and this one here, right, has a new up. Now we're in euro, euro yen, right? We're in this one. All right, so we call that one. All right, buy signal here. That's moving up nicely. All right, that will help your Aussie yen. All right, so euro yen. We have Swiss yen. Let's take a look at Swiss yen. Swiss yen buy signal here, breaking through that nice resistance here, all green candles, and look at the right. Look at the daily there. So that's good. So we're definitely on the right side of the trade so far. And then dollar yen. You know, dollar yen will do its own thing. All right, but that's moving up nicely. We've got green candles here. All right. Right, nice green candles coming in, looking to break through resistance here. All right, that's dollar yen. All right, Anthony, and everyone else. You guys look for this. This is perhaps, you know, the best trade right now. That and the ZAR. We'll take a quick look at the ZAR. So these yen pairs. All right. I wouldn't look for any of these other trades right now. Right now, things might open up, but so dollar yen and then pound yen. All right, pound yen right here. Buy signal. Look at this buy signal on the daily too. All right, buy signal. So that buy signal came in today. So we'll call this for our Forex dominator traders. All right. So I'll go through these and look for. We might have a move here in the yen pairs. Okay. ZAR yen, the short closed. All right. So hopefully we can get a buy signal on that. All right. TRY, JPY, we had a buy signal. Didn't call it yet. All right. Because we still need some, at least a white candle on the daily here. All right. So still early. All right. On TRY, JPY, but keep an eye on it. It has a nice, really good buy signal. All right. Really good buy signal. All right, we just need a bit more buying to come in. Good buy signal there. Nice. Look at this nice markdown phase there. All right. All right. So it might get away from us waiting. Okay. But, we need some more confirmation down here. All right. New Zealand dollar, New Zealand yen rather, we're still waiting for a buy signal. Okay. SGD, JPY, let's go ahead and call that. All right. So if you guys are looking for a yen trade, all right, SGD, JPY. All right, long. Okay, long. All right. So here is the, all right. Here's the daily right here, buy signal here. We do have a purpose support and resistance, but we're breaking through that. All right. We're looking to break through that on the daily. All right. We've gotten past some of these resistance in here. All right. And we could see these yen pairs are trying to make a move. On your trading window, the 240, all right, we have a clean buy signal. All right. Let me show you guys here. All right. And look at this. So we have a buy signal right on nice break of resistance. All right. So this is where sellers, always pay attention to this. This is where sellers came in before, right? On the sell signal here after a great trade. Sellers came in here before. And look here. So far we are breaking and it's holding. Okay. And it's holding there. And if you look here, all right, we have a nice upward trend line. All right, nice upward trend line, breaking resistance here. Good setup there. SGD, JPY. So we'll call that as a new pick there, new trade. SGD, JPY in Monster Scalper. Let's see if we can find any more. And then we'll be done. HKD, JPY, HKD, JPY. I think we called this earlier today. All right, so we did send this out. We'll send it out again. This is a good setup here. HKD, JPY long. All right, good setup on the daily time frame. Buy signal. We have a buy signal, and right, it's breaking resistance there. All right, on the daily. And so, Anthony, you've got good confirmation, but with the other yen pairs, okay. And here it is here. Yeah, we called this earlier. All right, so I think this morning. So buy signal was here, and it's moving nicely here, and resistance is right here. All right, so HKD, JPY. All right. Pound yen. We know about pound yen. CAD yen. Wait for CAD yen. All right. All right. Wait for CAD yen. All we need is a buy signal, and it's certainly ready. Green candles here. All right. So definitely a move going on in the yen pairs. All right. All right, guys. So a bit of good news in the yen pairs. All right. US 30 just stay low for now. All right. The NAS 100 Just leave those systems alone for now. All right, but a good trade going so far. In the yen, the euro ZAR, the ZAR pairs slowing down a bit. We talked about resistance above with the ZAR pairs, so they're slowing down a bit. We saw that the ZAR yen closed. All right, pound ZAR, right? So we have some resistance right here. So we'll see if they can, break through, hold and break through there. And then dollars are resistance right here, a bit of a pullback. So, all right, guys. I will see you guys on Sunday. All right, take care. Have a great weekend. See you guys on Sunday. Take care. If you guys need to reach me, you know how to get to me. All right, take care. Bye bye.